Alright guys, welcome back. So today we're back out at the range, and this time we're out here with a new gun that I picked up for concealed carry, and more specifically a deep concealment gun. And I just want to show you guys what I picked up and how I'm going to carry it and all that different type of stuff. We're going to run some rounds through it to see if it's going to work and function and be reliable for a concealed carry gun. So what I picked up is this one right here. Now, I'm sure you guys probably already read the title and probably seen the thumbnail, and you already know that this is definitely not going to be a new concealed carry gun by any means. You would have to be one big dude to conceal carry this thing. But what we got here is the Smith & Wesson Performance Center 500 Magnum, and this is, I think they call it the Hunter series. This has the 10.5-inch compensated barrel. As you can see there, it has that nice compensator on the end, and being a performance center, it does have the tuned action, so it does have a nice trigger pull and all that stuff. But this is borrowed from a buddy of mine, and we're just going to run some rounds through it today. I've never shot a 500 Magnum like this before. This will be my first experience, so I guess depending on how it goes, we'll dictate how many rounds we fire through this thing today. But I got some different ammos out here. I've got some arm score, and this is a 300 grain XTP round. And according to my friends at the local gun shop, they got some of this in. It's supposed to be loaded down a little bit, so it's not going to be quite as violent. But I've also got a few of these MagTech 400 grain bullets. So if these arm score ones don't beat me to death, we'll switch over to the 400 grain and put some hotter load through this thing. But we're just going to shoot this thing, have a little bit of fun. Like I said, never shot one of these before. Always wanted to try one out, and just never had the opportunity to. But like I said, a buddy of mine let me borrow this to run some rounds through it. So we're just going to shoot it, have some fun, and see how it goes. You guys will be able to experience the 500 Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum with me together, and we'll see if this thing turns me into a little pansy or not. But the first round, I'm going to shoot some steel with it. I got a GoPro set up to show how it smacks the steel. I got some other stuff that we're going to do, but for this first round, my very first round, I'm not going to shoot at any steel. I'm just going to shoot at a target downrange just to see how the recoil is and how I'm going to like it, how I'm going to be able to handle it, and all that. So let me get my ears on and make sure I get these things turned on. But yeah, we're just going to shoot one round real quick to see how it's going to be. And I'm here at 12 yards right here where I got everything set up. That's where I always shoot from when we're out here doing videos. I don't think I'm going to shoot the steel this close. I don't know with this powerful of a round if I'm supposed to shoot it this close. I'm not so worried about the steel targets, but I'm more worried about putting myself in any type of danger or anything. So I'm going to shoot this one round, see how it goes. Then we're going to move back to about 20 yards and we'll try hitting some steel with this thing and having a little bit of fun. But for now, I'm just going to pop one round in it. And this is one of the 300 grain arm score rounds. And we'll shoot this thing double action. And again, I'm just going to shoot it down into a standard target, no steel or anything like that. I mean, look at this thing. This thing is so cool. Big old 10.5-inch barrel. Just to put it in, just to give you guys an idea, the pistol that I built, the AR pistol, had a 10.5-inch barrel. Same barrel length on this handgun. So let's see what this bad boy can do. I'll probably have to step back so you guys can get the whole gun in frame, but I'll try to capture everything that I can. So here we go. And I'm not gonna lie, a little nerve-wracking, but should be fun. So I'm just gonna shoot this double action and see how it goes. So here we go. Oh, that wasn't bad at all. Now, like I said, this arm score stuff is loaded down, and he had some of this on the shelf, so I picked it up because, like I said, I don't know what to expect. So yeah, that wasn't bad at all. I'm gonna go ahead and load all 5 up, and we'll just rack 5 of them off now that I know that these aren't terribly bad at all. Now, this thing is still packing a big punch. It's still delivering a lot of energy downrange, but with this big, I mean, look at this thing. Look at them cylinders. The holes in the cylinder, I mean. This thing is just massive, but with a gun this size, I mean, This thing weighs like just under 80 ounces, which is 80 ounces would be right at 5 pounds. So this is a very big, heavy gun. So I'm sure that that's helping soak up a lot of this heavy recoil. But on that first round, I did dry fire this thing a little bit, and the trigger's really nice, being a performance center and all that. So it does have a nice trigger pull. But I'm just going to crack these 5 rounds off and just have some fun with this thing. So here we go. I'm just going to shoot these double action. Yeah, that's not bad at all. Okay, so 5 rounds. Now, honestly, like I said, I was expecting much more out of this, but this light round probably isn't too bad. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and shoot the steel. I'm gonna say that we should be okay. If not, and you see me fall down, call somebody. But I think we're okay. I got the GoPro set up, and I'll kick it on real quick, and we'll shoot that steel. And although this thing isn't rocking me by any means, this is a big, heavy gun with a nice soft rubber grip on it, so it's probably absorbing a lot of it. So we're gonna see what it does to that steel. And again, we're here at 5 yards, so let me go ahead and okay, GoPro is rolling. So let's shoot that steel and see what kind of smack we get on that steel. So here we go. Hope I can hit it. Okay, definitely rocks the plate. Yeah. All right, 5 rounds, 5 for 5 here at 12 yards. Definitely smacking that plate. And just looking at it from here, of course, you guys will be able to see it better on the GoPro footage that you just saw. But it looks like it was hitting. Looks like it was hitting good. I mean, as far as accuracy goes, right where I was aiming at it. But yeah, man, this is cool. And like I said, first experience with the 500 Magnum is definitely going well. But just to give you guys sort of a look at this thing, it does have the nice big thick rubber grips on it, which definitely helps absorb that recoil. You do have a Picatinny rail up here up top, so you can mount a scope or a red dot or whatever on it. There's that compensator there on the front again. Now this does have the somewhat standard Smith & Wesson sights. You do have the adjustable rear, and on this one it is an orange ramp front. So standard, at least what I've experienced, is always a red ramp front, but this one is an orange. It is a 5-shot. It is the performance center, so it does have that nice tuned action on it. Really nice trigger pull. Has that nice satin like bead blasted type finish on it. So overall, very good looking gun, and very smooth shooting gun. And yeah, so far it's been awesome. Let me get some things changed around. We'll probably switch up some ammos, and we're gonna keep shooting this beast. All right, so this time around we're gonna step things up and go with the MagTech 400 grain ammo. And again, I'm just gonna load 1 round into it just to see how it is going to be. Again, it should be much hotter than the Armscore ammo, but again, with this 5-pound gun and the nice grips and all that, it should absorb a lot of it, but we're about ready to find out. So here we go, MagTech 400 grain. Let's see what it does. Okay. Yeah, that was much different than the Armscore stuff. That was, yeah, much different. I don't know how well it's going to capture it on camera, but from what I could see, it did look like it threw a fireball, so that should be pretty cool footage. And maybe I'll step back, and as we shoot more of these things, I'll see if I can slow things down and maybe capture that fireball, because it did look like it threw a fireball out of it. But let's load a couple more of those up. We'll shoot 2 of them this time. I've got something that I want to do with the big 400 grain, so I'm not going to shoot all of them. I've only got 8 total, so I'm not going to shoot all of them, but I am going to shoot a couple more of those because that was awesome. So here we go. I'm just going to shoot them double action. Got 2 loaded up this time. Here we go. Now I'll try to get to where I'll be able to show you guys that fireball in slow motion if it does that again. So here we go. Yeah, you can feel that. There's no getting around that. Even with a 5-pound gun, the nice rubber grips, you can feel that in your palm. That really, it's not like it flips all that much, I guess, but it definitely, it feels like someone's hitting you in the palm with a hammer. It really does. But I guess not like terribly uncomfortable to shoot at all. I mean, I could probably shoot a whole box of it and still be okay, but I mean, I don't know if you guys can see. I mean, I can see how red my palm is. I don't know if it's going to come across on camera or not, but that thing does pack a punch. Very, very cool. So before I shoot all this ammo, there is one thing that I want to do. I'll set the GoPro up, so let's have a little bit of fun since we got the 500 Magnum, and yeah, this should be cool, so hang tight. Wow. All right, so now what we're gonna do is something that I would say is pretty much mandatory if you're doing a video with the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum. And what that is I've got a gallon or a jug of water. I think it might be just shy of a gallon, but we got a jug of water downrange, got the GoPro set up, and we're gonna shoot it to see what kind of a mess we can make. And again, we're going to use one of these 400 grain bullets from MagTech. So got that thing loaded up. Definitely gonna get my ears on, don't want to forget that. I'm gonna go ahead and get the GoPro going. Somehow I switched this thing to photo, so give me just a second. Okay, here we go. And come on, there we go. We are recording. So let's see if we can make a water mess with this thing. So this time, so I don't miss, I'm gonna shoot this thing single action. I hope I don't miss, that'd be embarrassing, but here we go. I'm gonna try to step back. That way I have room to put the GoPro footage up there. So here we go, let's make a mess. God, that's awesome. When you have one of these, it's just instinct to want to be destructive with it. But hopefully the GoPro caught it well enough and I can slow it down, make it look cool and all, but man, it really exploded that jug. I'll go grab that and see if we can take a look at it. Okay, so here is the damage that it did to the jug. So yeah, it definitely shredded that thing pretty well. That was awesome. So now let's go ahead, and I got 4 more of these MagTech 400 grainers left, and we're gonna shoot that steel with it again from here at 12 yards. These are soft points, so hopefully they don't cause any problems. But again, I've got the GoPro set up, and we'll see what kind of smacks this thing makes on the steel. So let me go ahead. Okay, GoPro is running. So let's shoot these in single action and see what we can do. So again, I'll try to get in frame and we'll shoot the steel. Here we go. Boy, that thing packs a punch, don't it? Woohoo! Man, that plate is rocking. All right, 4 rounds. And that is all of the super hot ammo that I've got. But God, that thing is a lot of fun. So now, just for curiosity, I'm gonna switch back to a couple of these arm score ammos, which again are loaded down a little bit. What the hell? Let's just go ahead and load up 5. I got the GoPro still rolling. We'll try to get some footage, and we'll just shoot 5 of these at that plate as well. Honestly, guys, compared to that 400 grain stuff, this feels like a 22 compared to that real hot MagTech stuff. This stuff is actually a pleasure to shoot. The MagTech stuff stings a little bit, but still, all of it is so much fun. Okay. Now, I've only got 4 rounds left of this stuff, because that's one thing. This ammo for this thing, feeding this thing, is not cheap. So this is all the ammo that I've got. So let's go ahead and shoot these 4, and then we'll talk about this thing a little bit before ending the video. So, get this thing set right. Okay, here we go. 4 more, and then we'll be done. Okay, trying to be cool, missed a shot. But did you see that flinch at the end too? I don't know why I was flinching with this ammo, because the arm score stuff is definitely easy to shoot. Let me go ahead and shut this GoPro off. Okay, so the 500 Smith & Wesson Magnum Performance Center 10.5-inch Hunter model is without a doubt a lot of fun to shoot, especially when you put those hot MagTech 400 grain loads through it. And I know that there is probably a lot of other ammos out there that are much hotter than that, so I could only imagine what it's like to shoot those. And also, I mean, there's a lot of guys that buy, what are they, like 3-inch, you know, little 3-inch models of this. I couldn't imagine the blast and the power that those things have trying to hang on to it when shooting these powerful loads. But the 10-inch Hunter model was definitely a lot of fun. Thank you to the buddy of mine for letting me borrow this. This was a blast to shoot, pun intended. The muzzle brake that was on there, mixed with the you know, the heavy gun, really made it a pleasure to shoot. And but yeah, I don't know. I can definitely feel it in my palm. I don't know if it's showing anything or not, but those 400 grains definitely pack a punch. But overall, guys, I guess I can try to show you this real quick. Make sure this thing is empty. But I'll try to show you the trigger pull. The double action, really nice and smooth. Don't know what the weight is. I didn't weigh it, but very nice and smooth. Single action, you just touch it and the thing goes off. I mean, excellent, excellent single and double action, very smooth. And not only is this my first Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum experience, but it's my first Performance Center experience as well. And I gotta say, the tuned up action is definitely nice compared to the other ones, which again are already nice, but this one is definitely a notch above it in the action department. It is very, very smooth and very, very nice. But yeah, overall, guys, the 500 Magnum was awesome. Had a blast shooting it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hopefully the GoPro caught some cool stuff so you guys can see it in slow motion, and maybe we caught some fireballs and all that different type of stuff. But anyhow, guys, that's all I got for you today. And if you like the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the videos. That all helps out a bunch. And down below, we do have links to my channel sponsors. We got Southeast Traders. They're an online forum for guns, accessories, outdoor stuff, automotive stuff, a little bit of everything. Really great website with a lot of great people. Go check it out. It's free to sign up, and I think you guys would really like it. And then we also have Shots and Shells, my local gun shop. It's owned by a couple friends of mine. They're great people, have a great shop, excellent prices. If you're in the Midwest Indiana area, I highly recommend stopping in, checking them out. I think you guys would really like it. If you're not in Indiana, link will be down below to their Facebook page with their contact information. Just give them a call. If you don't have a gun shop in your area that you like to deal with, give them a call. They can ship it to you, and they can give you really good prices and just get it to your nearest local gun shop. So definitely check them out. Link will be down below. But anyhow, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you in the next one.